Riley stared at the photos. "We've just got 4 kids currently, 2 boys and 2 girls. Alex there, he's the oldest." He pointed to a grinning kid who looked like he was trying to get Riley's twin in a headlock. "He'll be 15 next week." Jax was looking quite intently at the photos. "He's an alpha, isn't he?" Riley paused, wondering if Jax was reading Riley's thoughts, although that was unusual if he was able to, and he never really thought about Alex's alpha status. He remembered what Daniel said about Luna wolves, and how they knew instantly what designation babies were, even at the moment of conception. But there was no way anyone could tell from a photograph. He nodded. "Yeah, good kid. He was abandoned by his dad after he had already taken him out of the pack. No idea why." He pointed to the smaller, fair-haired boy. "Jamie. He has turned 8. The girls there are sisters. They've actually got an adoption going through right now. They'll be gone in a couple of days." "And the others?" Riley gazed at all the other photos of kids on the wall. There were 23 of them. "Oh, they're all our success stories. Well, most of them." He worried his bottom lip a little. "No, I think all of them. Of course, they don't all keep in touch. Most of them live in their own packs now. Certainly the wolves." "Why? Why do wolves have to live in packs?" Riley tilted his head to one side and studied him. "Wolves don't do well on their own." "Well, my Nan lived on her own." Jax moved restlessly, appearing to regret the words, but Riley didn't ask about his slip-up. He would take anything Jax would give. He looked back at the photos. "I would say over half are wolves. We've had bears, lots of big cats, and a couple of humans, too." Riley answered before Jax could ask. "In some sibling groups, one may be a shifter and another not. With the 2 sisters I just said are being adopted, the older girl, Erin, is human." "Wow." Jax looked surprised and cocked his head to the side. "How is that even possible?" "If one parent is human." Riley ignored the quiet surprise. He wasn't sure what else Jax would let slip if he wasn't on his guard so much. Jax lay back some more while Riley talked. He still looked tired. He didn't think his mate had relaxed in a long time. Some more sleep wouldn't hurt him. Riley went through all the photographs slowly, adding small, funny anecdotes about each kid. He kept giving careful glances over to his mate and noticed when he leaned back farther against the pillows. He rolled his neck and shoulders and slowed his breathing as he watched Jax. It wasn't hard to subtly suggest relaxation techniques. Jax copied the movement as if easing tension of his own, and slowed his breathing to match Riley's, in and out. Riley smiled, pleased. He'd been silent for 5 minutes, gazing at the soft rise and fall of Jax's chest as he drifted into a much-needed sleep. There was an incredible, deep hurt surrounding him that Riley just couldn't get a read on. Either his empath abilities were being clouded by the fact Jax was his mate, or Jax kept managing to block him. Maybe it worked the same both ways. Jax hadn't shown any sign of getting all his thoughts. Maybe when he purposely blocked Riley, he couldn't read him either. The sheet was covering Jax, but Riley wanted him to stay warm. Being careful not to wake him, he gently pulled up a blanket from the bottom of the bed and laid it over him. At the last second, he stopped himself from brushing a kiss over his head. He gazed wryly at his mate, banking his frustration. He was beautiful. Pale skin that obviously hadn't seen much sunshine, without a single freckle. He remembered the first flash of Jax's eyes in the woods, lighter than the green of his sister's, nearly luminescent. Protectiveness surged through him. Yeah, keep him safe. Then they'd sort out whatever else was going on behind those sad eyes.